Welcome back to the channel where we explore, learn, and theorize about the Marvel Universe. Today I'll be talking about Blade's release date and plot leaks for Thor: Love and Thunder and Black Panther 2. If you're new to the channel, or even if you've been watching for a while, make sure you subscribe because more than 96% of you guys aren't subscribed. And if you think you're subbed, double check because apparently there's a glitch where people are getting unsubscribed from certain channels. And remember that a subscription is free for you, but it really helps the channel a lot. And you can always unsub later if you want. Now let's get started. Marv Wolfman, the co-creator of Blade, recently talked about Zack Snyder's Justice League on Facebook, and at the end of his post stated that Blade was coming out next year in 2022. So it seems like Blade will be the 5th movie coming out in 2022, most likely on the October 7th date, and it'll be followed by Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania on February 16, 2023. And according to Production Weekly, the working title for Ant-Man 3 has been revealed to be Goat Rodeo. Next, James Gunn replied to an awesome drone shot a fan sent him and confirmed that Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 will start filming in London later this year. Moving on, in an interview with Collider, Benedict Cumberbatch was asked if he would appear in Spider-Man No Way Home, and he said yes and no. So this could be like WandaVision where they're not sure if he'll make it into the final cut. So yes, he's filmed his scenes and is currently in it, but they might remove it later. And lastly, we have plot leaks for Thor: Love and Thunder and Black Panther 2. However, like always, take this with a grain of salt as it's coming from 4chan. But since things have been fully or partially right in the past, here's a normal spoiler warning in case some of this is true. The first leak is for Black Panther 2, and while I know that a lot of you would dislike it, there's one part that I would actually like over anything else. Anyway, the leaker starts off by saying that Marvel isn't going to initially recast T'Challa, but they also won't kill off the character. The movie will take place right after Endgame. Okoye and M'Baku jointly manage Wakanda during the blip. T'Challa is presumed killed in a terrorist attack on the palace. It'll later be revealed that he was kidnapped by a very powerful antagonist that'll be teased throughout this phase of movies. And it seems likely that it could be either Kang the Conqueror, who we know will tie into Loki and Ant-Man 3, or someone closer to Black Panther like Namor the Submariner or Doctor Doom. The Wakanda rulers mourn his loss and decide to change tradition and not require the Black Panther to also be the king or queen of the country. He's not sure who becomes the next Black Panther, but it's either Okoye or M'Baku. Both characters are planned to be major impact players in the MCU going forward. And this is the part I know none of you will like. However, what they say next is interesting. Shuri becomes queen. They've written her a love interest in this film, and she has a bigger role. She also turns down the role of Black Panther. So like most of us thought, Shuri is too young and just doesn't fit the role of Black Panther. So making her the queen and keeping her as the genius of the kingdom is in my opinion the best move. Ross also returns in this movie, and family's a major theme. Everyone is saddened by T'Challa's death, but there's an immediate threat to Wakanda that has to be resolved. No one knows that he's actually been taken. Zemo's involved, but I don't know to what capacity. There are two main antagonists, Tetu and Oyaku. Also, T'Challa got Nakia pregnant just prior to the blip, so he has a 5-year-old son in this movie. Next, we have the plot leak for Thor: Love and Thunder. The leaker starts off by saying that they're a storyboarder working on a fraction of the film, but I've gotten snippets from other contractors to help with consistency. There's concept art for Beta Ray Bill in a major role. The only other new character I've seen are the High Evolutionary, but I'm not sure how big his role is, Gore, and Jane Thor. Groot is back to full size, Sif is buff now, and all the main cast from Guardians of the Galaxy and Ragnarok are back in very small roles, including the Grandmaster and Topaz. There's no Loki in the art that I've seen, but I'm sure he'll show up. Some of the art includes War Machine to block scenes, but I sincerely doubt he's in the film. I think he's being used as a stand-in for Beta Ray Bill. They're around the same size. Jane Thor will be introduced in What If, and will be an alternate version of the character. In the core MCU universe, Jane died. It's a running gag that Thor wants to settle down with one of his romantic interests, Jane, Sif, or Valkyrie, but they're all amazing and doing fine without him, so he's left in the lurch. The big story that's being segmented and kept secret is that rifts in the universe cause variants of Asgardian gods to get pulled into Thor's reality. He crosses paths with many Mjolnir wielders from alternate timelines that help him find his purpose. Gore kills some of them, calling them abominations. The finale hero moment is the many hammer wielders teaming up against Gore. Throg gets some nice hero moments because Taika apparently loves the frog. Valkyrie has a running gag where she's promiscuous with all types of characters. It's implied she hooks up with Captain Marvel, which will be a 30-second cameo tops, Korg, Jane Thor, and a Valkyrie from another timeline. And this was corroborated by the fact that we've heard reports and heard from Brie Larson herself that she's in the movie. One ending shows Thor realizing his purpose is to carry the mantle no matter what happens in his universe. Being a symbol is bigger than his personal journey. He accepts being a drifter trying to help people, but not worrying about his purpose too much. But there are multiple endings being prepped. So let me know what you guys think about all this. Are you excited for Blade, and do you think these plot leaks are real? If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on post notifications so you'll never miss another video. Thanks for watching, and remember to wash your hands and stay safe.